Welcome, everybody. I'm JD,
And I'm Gail.
and you're watching the Sneakee Bastards. Well, good morning, Gail. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It was a rainy night, a lot of storms here in Central Florida, but
Yeah, we had some downpours here. I need to get some seeds in the ground. All right, so I know we have one big subject today, and we're going to talk about conspiracy theories, right?
right.
And how they came about, and what are some of the current conspiracy theories, and we're going to dive in that today. But first,
Are they conspiracy theories or just mysteries?
or both.
Yes.
But before we get into there, we have to do a day in history. So what do you have for us today, Gail?
Oh, crap. I've lost it.
Well, that's what we do on this show.
On phones, I tell you what.
We lose it a lot on this show, and that's part of the show. Hey, when you do live stuff like this, I'm not saying we don't do some editing, but
In 1836, Sam Houston was elected as president of Texas.
long live Texas.
Yeah. God bless Texas. Anyway, in 1972, the massacre began at the Munich Olympics.
Ah, terrible.
And in 2006, Katie Couric makes history as the first female news anchor.
Wow. The glass ceiling was broke. Cool. All right, well, let's get into some conspiracy theories. But I think before we begin, we need to kind of give a definition of what a conspiracy theory is and maybe how it came about. And in a historical context, the concept of conspiracy theories isn't new. Humans have long speculated about the hidden plots and secret societies influencing events. However, the term itself has a more specific origin. The phrase conspiracy theory was popularized in the 1960s, particularly after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. But Karl Popper, the philosopher, used the term conspiracy theory of society in his 1945 book, The Open Society and Its Enemies. So, that's where it kind of started, and really it became popular in a CIA document from the 1967 titled Counter Criticism of the Warren Report. And this document suggested using the term conspiracy theory to discredit critics of the Warren Commission's report on JFK's assassination. The document proposed labeling such critics as conspiracy theorists to imply irrationality or fringe thinking. So that's kind of where it came from.
So it's a CIA plot.
Pretty much. So that's what we're going to dive in today. We're going to do some conspiracy theories, but we're kind of going to base it on, Antarctica?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. So you're really the expert on this team when it comes to conspiracy theory, right? So what I'm going to do is I want to just, we're going to share something on the screen here real quick on some of the conspiracy theories surrounding Antarctica. So let me see if I can get that up on the screen real quick here. And Gail, take it away. What do you want to talk about?
Well, there's just so many of them. Antarctica has been a mystery to humans for quite a while. There's been the Piri-Reis map and another map going back in the 14 and 1500s. And they show the exact outline of Antarctica. It shows Antarctica without ice on it, and all the mountains and volcanoes, the pyramids that they've begun to find there. There's claims that there's alien technology or crashed ships there. And something that I just happen to remember is during the Clinton administration, Bill was talking about all the great scientific things that we've done, and he actually said we have rocks, and we have matter and rocks and stuff from Mars that we found in Antarctica.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Getting that. So, if the president's saying it, it must be he's seen it, so then it's not a conspiracy theory. They say they found something from Mars. There was another time in Antarctica where there was like an outpost from Kudo Bay, or what is that? The big base there. Anyway, they flew them out like, I don't know, several hundred miles, and they set up an outpost camp.
Yeah.
And they take them out there with a C-130 transport, drop people off, and come back a week or two later to pick them up. Well, they took them off out there and dropped them off, and C-130 goes back to the base, and they tried doing a good morning Vietnam type thing on the radio the next morning.
Yeah.
And there was no answer. So they kept trying. So they set the C-130 out again to see if there's anybody there at the base.
Yep.
And circled, and you know those big 4-prop C-130s, they are noisy.
Oh yeah.
So somebody, if their radio was out and it was coming by, they'd come out right away.
You would think.
So they called back to base, and base said, well, if the landing is clear to land, then take a look. So they landed and went inside, and there was nobody there. They looked all around the building. There was no footprints. Didn't know what the heck was going on. So they checked the radio at the base, not the one on the plane.
Yeah.
They got a hold of the main base, so everything was working. So we'll come on back. Well, they came on back, and 2 days later, they get a panicked radio call from that outpost base. Everybody there is scared
crapless
that they wanted to come get us now, get us out of here. They don't know what happened. Some people kind of guess it's kind of like the Manhattan Project, or something did like a time jump or something happened.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's just one of a dozen things.
Well, I looked over a few of the mysteries of Antarctica, and we came upon the ice wall, which I think is an interesting one. And this central tenet of this is the flat Earth theory, where Antarctica is nothing but an ice wall that goes around the disk, the flat Earth, and that's what keeps people from falling off the Earth.
I see.
But pictures from space. Then again, NASA and all their space flights, that also could be a conspiracy theory. We're not really going into space, and, it's all, imagery. But yeah, there's some strange things going down in Antarctica. And, maybe one day we'll find, a Nazi secret base? You think that might happen?
There was a large theory about that the... like in the beginning of the movie, the Harrison Ford movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
The Nazis really were going all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for ancient artifacts. And supposedly they went there. Then the rest becomes all conspiracy because there's no written record of them having a base or all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there's huge caverns and stuff like that an airplane could fly into. There's all kinds of stuff in Antarctica.
Yeah, and didn't you say something about pyramids too? Some,
Yeah, there's some huge. And the thing is, the detractors want to say, well, they could be naturally made and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But just one large pyramid that is set up so the flat sides are true north, true south, true east, true west. That'd be kind of hard for nature to do that.
It'd be a coincidence.
Yeah, that'd be like a tornado going through a junkyard and assembling a 747.
All right, what else is going down in Antarctica? Is there any other mysteries or any other
You have to have special
conspiracies?
permission to even go there. You have to go through a doggone background check, a security check. You have to have a security clearance. If you go outside the perimeters where they tell you can go, you can be. There's non-disclosure agreements, all kinds of stuff. So there has to be something going on.
Yeah, I think you have to have some kind of scientific background to get on Antarctica, but you can take boat cruises. I guess that and you can kind of get close to Antarctica and kind of go around it. But
back in Antarctica on a boat.
yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying, they are keeping people off it. So it is, is it a conspiracy theory? Is there something there that they don't want us to know?
Why is it everybody's fighting over it? Russia wants to have a certain part of it. The United States wants to have a certain part of it. Australia says we're the closest one to it, so it belongs to us. There has to be some reason why everybody wants to fight over it.
Well, maybe I'll dive more into it now that you kind of brought me up to speed. I like doing these kind of shows, where I don't know a lot about it, and I just do some quick research before we go on the air. But now that we talk about it, I might dive more into it and come back with another video, kind of explaining, what I found on it.
The videos out there.
Yeah, I'm interested now on the pyramid. I remember seeing a couple of pictures of it, on my travels through X.com, formerly Twitter. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can't find some photos. And we'll see what happens, Anything else you want to bring up on the conspiracy theory part? Are we going to do more conspiracy theories?
We're good.
We're good? All right.
Well, we can stretch it out to an hour, but the people aren't going
to. No, we'll leave it for another show. That's what I'm saying. If we can come up, we're going to come up with some more conspiracy theories.
And how about people suggest how far they want us to go with this?
Matter of fact,
like it.
Yeah, and matter of fact, we might do a show on the new conspiracy theory of Russia collusion again, or Russia interference in the election. The DOJ just came out and indicted some reporters from Russia, and of course, we're going to hear the Russia hoax again. The election's here, so get ready, everybody. So we'll do a show on that conspiracy theory.
Putin wants Kamala.
Well, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this show. And if you got any kind of entertainment from it or any kind of information, we'd love it if you just, go right here, somewhere around here, and give us a like. And maybe a comment and a share would be really great. It helps us come up with better shows. Let us know what we're doing right. Let us know what we're doing wrong. Sound fair?
Sounds fair. Have a good one.
All right, everybody. I'm JD.
And I'm Gail.
And we'll see you on the next one. Be safe.